I have a doubt that a faculty member approaches you with a serious matter. That means a serious problem. Not his personal, but academic related one. How do you proceed that problem or issue?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. In
Yeah.
fact, a lot of universities actually grapple with this kind of situations on a daily basis. Some universities obviously have deans or people in charge to put off those kind of fires. Personally, if it comes to me, at a very high level, that means the problem is very huge. Otherwise, it would not come to me. But if it comes to me, then the first thing that I always keep in mind is to keep calm. As a leader, if you are not calm, then everyone else will start panicking. Yes. So I'm always calm, and then I try to get facts out of every person involved in the crisis or a conflict or a problem. Once I get facts, then I'm able to better decide the next course of actions.
Okay.
One of the things that I've realized happen in many cases is that people are getting too emotional or sentimental.
Yes.
To the point that they are refusing to see, facts from each other's perspectives. So what I simply do is get people together. First, I will meet individuals involved in the crisis on their own and try to get their facts from their perspective, and then I will get them together and then suggest a few solutions or course of actions.
Okay.
So that's how I've been handling issues so far, and so far there are no big issues. It doesn't escalate beyond that.
European International University is becoming a worldwide or a global institution, no?
Yes.
So, about the courses, I am asking, is it the online oriented or the physical courses you are promoting?
Okay, again, a very important question, very interesting question.
Okay.
What we have discovered and we are realizing now more and more, after COVID, especially post-COVID, a lot of people prefer to study online.
Okay.
Now, no matter how potential employers are receiving that or how governments are receiving that, but the masses are always correct. Like they will tell you what they want. So they are already telling higher education institutions worldwide, even universities like Harvard and Oxford, all of them are struggling for physically enrolling students these days.
Yes.
Because a lot of students, especially working adults, who we attract the most, are in favor of studying online. Why? Because they are very busy, and at the same time they need to upgrade themselves. They need to grow professionally, and so keeping everything intact, they still want to study. Maybe they have some time in the evening or during the weekend or holidays.
Yes.
So the online learning infrastructure is growing. In fact, Forbes magazine has predicted that by 2035, this would become a $350 billion industry. I'm talking about higher education online learning, not physical, online. So that is how much traction it is there, But having said that, we don't just deliver things online, deliver learning online. We also do on-site delivery through our partners.
Actually, do you have academic printed books or like the syllabus matters, no?
So everything is done properly. And that is why we are accredited.
Exactly.
In fact, we are already accredited for the second term by ASIC UK, government recognized accreditation body.
Right.
But we are also pursuing an American accreditation called ACBSP accreditation. We are in the process of being accredited. We are a candidate for accreditation. So that typically takes 6 to 7 years to be completed. So all that points to the fact that we do everything proper.
Okay.
And also we are star rated by QS Intelligence. QS Intelligence
is from America.
Yes. It's a UK body.
UK body. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of big universities actually pursue the star rating on different dimensions, and you'd be very surprised. This is just in 2021, I think 2020, during COVID time. We actually pursued the first round of auditing, and we obtained 3 out of 5 stars total.
Yes,
I'm talking about overall. Yes, and I've seen universities that are 100 years old, traditional universities with large campuses and tens and thousands of students and thousands of faculty members. They achieving the same level of star rating overall. And I'm very surprised.
Yes, okay.
So 50 years from now, 100 years from now, where will EIU be? If we maintain and we move in this same trajectory, I think we will do amazing things together.
We know around above, I think, 200 expatriates are living in UAE. Lot of diversities are here.
Yes.
This, how do you deliver a system in different languages? Is it a challenge for you?
Okay,
Yes.
that is a very important question. In fact, learning happens through a medium.
Yes.
And the medium of instruction is a very important concern for students as well as faculty and potential employers. So we deliver everything in English. Our primary medium of instruction is English language. Yes. Although we are based in France, we have informed the ministry in France that we are focusing in the international student market, and hence we are not delivering anything in the French medium itself.
Yeah,
okay, so that's very important point to take note of. Now, there are territories, there are countries, there are areas around the world where our local partners, our global partners, deliver the program bilingually. So they do primary instruction in English language, but at the same time they have translation, either simultaneous translation or recorded translation being delivered during the learning.
That means in their national language.
Their own national language. So for example, we have a partner in Myanmar with thousands of students.
Yeah.
They actually deliver the programs using English as well as local Myanmar language.
Yes.
The same thing in Vietnam. So in UAE also we have a partner in Fujairah who also does delivery in English at the same time, because they've got a lot of local students, Emirati students.
Yes,
they also deliver in the local language. Okay? Now, in a few countries, when you open a university, this is not allowed, or this may not be allowed. In fact, you may even get your license revoked. But there are countries like Australia, France, for example. This is why we chose France. You are allowed to do that as long as you focus on the performance indicators related to each module that you are delivering. In other words, the competency. So, for example, I deliver modules in the program MBA, Master of Business Administration. Yes. The main concern there is not the language itself. Whereas the main concern there is the actual module. For example, a project management module. There are key performance indicators that the student has to achieve. The student need to master a few competencies, for example. So our focus, our faculty focus, our industry expert focus is to make sure that the students, regardless of language of delivery, okay, medium of instruction, pick up and also master those performance indicators or competencies. Once they achieve those competencies, then we say you are declared pass, or you're declared pass with first class or first division or second division or whatever. So the language is important, but we are not restricting our students based on language itself. So our very first student for MBA was a student from Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yes, Nigeria. Yes. And at that time, I remember we did not even have many faculty members. I did not even have many staff, because I was already managing a college called Bangkok School of Management. I was still doing that, but at the same time, I was establishing EIU. So my focus, I did not have holidays. I did not have enough sleep at nights. I was putting a lot of effort, energy, and hours, many hours, working on this project. Yes. And when I got our first student, MBA student, I was so excited, delighted. I was so out of the world, I was really happy. But then the student said, I really want to enroll and study, but then I cannot pay your fee. Oh, let me remind you, our fee is the most affordable in the world. Okay, but even that fee, he couldn't afford it. But one thing about this particular student, I really appreciate, and until now, I think about him in a very positive way. He is not the kind of student who comes directly and says, I need scholarship. There are many people who come to us, messages, the first thing they message, I need scholarship. I'm in a very demanding tone. Okay. But he's not like that. He said he really wants to study. He's highly motivated. He's very sincere. He wants to study and enroll and study in the MBA program. But he cannot pay. But he proposed to us that he would pay monthly, or whenever he has money, extra money.
Yes.
Because he was working also, he would pay. You know what happened? He ended up paying 15 euro per time, 10 euro per time, sometimes 25. I think maximum he paid, the amount, the maximum amount he could pay per time was 35 euro. Sometimes the transfer fee was more than the actual fee. Okay, but he took 3 years. Other people easily pay and finish in 1 year. Very proud and very happy. I mean, we are very proud of them also. But I really appreciate this particular student because he struggled. He knows what it means to pay, each and every euro. Because we are French-based, we charge in euro. Every euro he paid, it was very valuable for him. And after 3 years, he completed. I was one of the most joyous person in the world to have him complete. You know, I still remember that day when he completed. But that is not the best news.
Yes,
You know what is the best news? The same student, he got 100% scholarship using our MBA degree to go and do his PhD in the UK, with the UK university. I cannot disclose the name of the student as well as the
No
university
problem.
because it's confidential, because the government of Nigeria itself sponsored him. But that is the best news ever. Imagine if I rejected this student on the basis of money.
How a student will get contact with you for the courses, and all of the courses from EIU, is it recognized by all the worldwide or global?
Okay, so recognition, accreditation is a very tricky terminologies, I would say. A lot of people think that, you know, once you are established as a university, you have to be recognized, you have to be accredited.
Okay.
It's not, you know, straightforward as that. It's not as easy as that. And just yesterday, I was talking to Dr. Paul, and I was talking about our struggles, and I was telling him, you know, good things take time. And I keep telling this to our faculty members, our students, and general public. Good things take time. Now, we are authorized in France.
Yeah.
So the ministry is completely aware of our authorized, our operations, our programs, and what we are doing worldwide. Okay, and then we are accredited internationally by ESSIC in the UK.
Okay.
So that gives us the international, you know, leverage to go in any market territories and, you know, give people assurance of our quality.
In any country?
In any country.
Any country.
ESSIC, in fact, ESSIC is accepted as a nationally recognized accreditation body in many countries, like Suriname, Guyana. In Vietnam, for example, many other countries, you know, do accept degrees on the basis of ESSIC accreditation alone. But we are not stopping there. We are also pursuing the ACBSB national accreditation in the US. So we keep, you know, adding more and more accreditation body that takes a look at our quality, our operations, everything that we do, and then put a quality mark on our brand. And programs are all published on our website, eiu.ac. And also, if you are UAE based, then you can always access any one of our 4 partners. Now, if you go to our website and you go to our global partners page, you will see the list of our global partners. Now, one thing I believed and I strongly did from the very beginning is disclose all information. I do not like to do what some other universities do, hide or withhold information. I do not do that.
And everything we can see in the website, no?
Everything. In fact, our incorporation certificate is there. Our accreditation certificate is there. All our programs are published. Our faculty members are published. Everything is published because this is what we believe in. We do not want to withhold information. We want students to come to our website, go to our social media channels. We have all the channels available: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, everywhere. We are very active, and you come, you know, interact with our information, interact with our faculty, our support staff, and then decide for yourself what program is most suitable to you.
Yes.
And you may enroll and learn. Yes.
Finally, we are going to the conclusion, no? Okay, as a faculty, do you have anything to deliver to our Gulf Eye News viewers?
I just want to say to prospective students in the UAE that they can feel confident to register for any program with EIU Paris, because it is accredited, it is professionally developed, designed, and it is professional. It will enhance your capability and capacity in an amazing way. Because industry experts are used as faculty members, you can be assured that the education you are getting is not going to be an education that is outdated. It's going to be current, it's going to be relevant, and it's going to be usable today right where you are. So that's my message to the audience who are watching. To those of you who really want to pursue an academic career, to those of you who really want to build your capacity and add value to exactly what you are doing right now, and at the same time you don't want to leave your work, you want to be able to study while working and get a recognized degree, then EIU Paris would be the way to go. And you won't regret it. You'll never regret this, because you have everything to win and everything to gain by studying with EIU Paris.
Anyway, we are very happy and we are very delightful with the dignitaries, Professor Dr. Edward Roy Krishnan, the founder and Director General at the European International University, and Dr. Paul Charles, a consultant faculty in AIU, and your presence make us very precious to us, not only for us, our Gulf 5 viewers. No, okay. Anyway, I am taking this opportunity to say a good gratitude to you and both of you. No,
Thank you very much.
okay. We will meet you in another occasion. No,
Meet again.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.